Our next fight, ladies and gentlemen, and our last amateur of the evening, last amateur fight. We'll be starting out with Tenika Waldroup. She's 28 years old, stands in at 5'9", weighed in 125 pounds, out of Houston, Texas. Really good amateur record, 5 wins, 2 losses. MMA and freestyle wrestling. Freestyle wrestling is her base, which is going to give her opponent a lot to have to handle here. She likes standing up, she likes the grappling, but obviously is amazing in the grappling area. Her nickname is the Tank. Nickname is the Tank. As a kid, she was given it because all the kids said she liked playing rough and playing tackle football. So that stuck with her. So, Tenika Tank Waldroup stepping in here. What very well could be her last amateur fight before turning pro. Just Brandon. Just Brandon. Tenika Tank Waldroup in the pink wrestling singlet. She'll be facing this young lady coming out next, Laren Benjar, 26 years old, 5'7", 125 pounds, fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas. Record of 2 wins, 1 loss. Trains out of Genesis Jiu-Jitsu. Her style base is also wrestling. She also is very good at judo. Very confident striker. So she likes to do both. And something Laren has said, when I step into the cage, it's my job to make the fight as brutal as possible. Brutal as possible. Well, Laren Wham Bam Benjar is going to get her chance here in just a second. Coach Doug Fry standing behind her in her corner, as well as Justin the Tactician Patterson, one of the top welterweights in the world. Her husband, Omar Benjar, also an MMA fighter, in her corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is being brought to you by Next Bank. It is scheduled for 3 rounds in the XKO flyweight division. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the Next Bank blue corner. She's a freestyle fighter. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 127 pounds. She brings to the cage 5 victories and 2 defeats, representing freestyle wrestling and MMA. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Tenika the Tank Waldroup. And across the cage, her opponent, fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner. She's a wrestler. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 126 3/4 pounds. She brings to the cage 2 victories, 1 defeat, and represents Genesis Jiu-Jitsu. Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, Laren Wabam Benjar. Referee Aladdin Martinez.
All right, ladies, watch the back of the heads, watch your low blows. Touch gloves, go back to your corners, I'll call you out.
Laren Benjar giving up 2 inches to Tenika. Tenika in the pink singlet, Laren in the all black. It's a big test for Laren Benjar. Tenika immediately taking the center of the cage. Big right by Laren, check hooking. Another big right, another big left.
Here we are, Laren Wabam Benjar, Tenika the Tank Waldroup, round number 1. Special thanks to our Swole O'Clock time clock. here at XKO 40. Antonio Perkins joined with Scott Groff.
Yeah, Laren looks really good with her striking this far, as does Tenika Waldroup. Nice cross left by Tenika.
Laren Wabam training at Genesis Jiu-Jitsu, headed up by Douglas Fry. His wife, Jen Fry, is one of the fighters in this world with one of the most devastating knockouts to her opponent.
Right here, you watch Laren attempting to get out of this position from Tenika. That's how good Tenika is. Laren Benjar is not an easy person to take down as a wrestler and judo practitioner as well. I've seen some of her previous fights and watched her absolutely decimate, slam, throw other girls, jiu-jitsu practitioners and things like that. Laren Benjar holding the head, giving herself an opportunity, but she needs to step out of this before she gets flattened. And the only thing keeping it out right now, and she needs to explode right here, Antonio. Needs to explode, turn in, move the hips, keep moving the hips.
Not the position she wanted to be in. She needs to bump
not
and
the
turn.
position she wanted to be in whatsoever. She's getting hit. She just needs to cover up and continue to move her hips.
You know, one thing I had a chance to speak to Laren, her and her husband, who's also a professional fighter. They've trained for this. They train for these positions. They train for these circumstances. Right now, Scott, what does she need to do to get out of this right now?
Here's the thing. Tenika's up so high on her right now. The hope, she's got to cover up. She needs to do whatever she can to move her hips and flip to her stomach. It's the best bet that she's got right now because she's allowed Tenika to get far too high up on her. Tenika right now, actually, if Tenika will go for an armbar, that would allow her to escape this position. It'd be a whole lot better than getting the shit punched out of your face.
You know, and that's the thing. You know, you see so many fighters that in the reign of Ronda Rousey, they look for those opportunities for an armbar. Right now, she's missing that opportunity.
Yeah, and Laren,
great job by Wabam Benjar.
Wow, and then what a reversal.
Advantage.
What a reversal. And man, really, really nicely timed by Laren. My goodness. I don't tell you, that's tremendous. Really impressive right there. I'm very impressed with that move. Showing her own wrestling ability, her own grappling ability. And if she can hold this position right here, look for some serious ground and pound. 10 seconds left in the round. Laren Benjar desperately needing to score some points in the eyes of the judges here, which I think she's doing a pretty good job of. Good first, tell you, excellent first round by both ladies. Very, very good.
You know, I have to tell you, Laren Benjar, she said when she steps into that cage, it's her job to make the fight as brutal as possible. Talking about Tenika, the Tank Waldroup, undefeated at 125. Only losses are due to moving up in weight. She has the name Tank as a childhood nickname was given to her because she was very rough and tough as a child. What is your advice to Laren Wabam Benjar right now? She pretty much lost round number one only because, and it's nothing to take away from
I think
Waldroup.
She lost the round, I think, simply because she gave up too much. She spent more time on her back in a bad position. Mm-hmm. Both women landed about the same amount of strikes.
Right.
Laren did herself a big favor by getting the reversal and ending the fight. And judges remember that. She ended the fight in the top position throwing strikes.
Right. And that's the thing, it's cage control.
Yeah, Laren would do well to keep this on her feet, in my opinion.
Round number two, Tenika the Tank Waldroup in the pink, Laren Wabam Benjar in the black.
And I got to say, I don't like that she's throwing kicks. But that's a big shot. That stunned her.
Laren Wabam took a big shot, one of those flash knockouts there. Not out completely, but took her down to her knee.
Yeah.
Tenika did not follow in, Scott. Why do you think she did not follow in?
Well, I don't think she had to. You know, I mean, I don't think there was any there was no reason. And Laren Benjar, boy, she's going to shoot for her own single here. It's going to be tough when you're fighting the cage. Tries to turn it into a double. But right here, this is a fantastic move. Man, really nice move by Tenika.
You know, great basing out there by Tenika. As I say that, they go to the center of the cage.
Yeah, and Tenika, you got to remember, Tenika, I mean, wrestling, Lauren's a good wrestler. Tenika, that's all she wants.
Now,
she tells Laren stand up.
You say that, and then she asks her to stand up there.
Yeah, here's the thing. Lauren's got to stop throwing.
Oh!
She got dealt.
That is number two.
Yeah, this is looking like a 10-8 round. I'm going to tell you what.
If we can look at the replay on
and I'm going to tell you what, Laren Benjar has got to start moving her head. She's standing very forward.
She shoots straight in for that right hip.
Yeah, she's.
And Tenika's there every time with a right.
I mean, Jesus, Laren Benjar just will not stop. I mean, she's not going to stop.
Well, you got to think about who her training partners are, the Fries.
Yeah. I mean, she's got Victor Rainer, Justin Patterson,
Jin Yu
Fry. I mean, you're talking about a who's who of professional fighters known around the world.
They're not going to let any one of their fighters step in the cage if they're not ready to that
and that was a mistake on Laren's part, trying to take it from that position.
Right now, Tenika is just kind of picking her apart right now.
Yeah, and
not
again,
to say the fight is out of her, but
back of the head.
Back of the head. You got to watch the back of the head.
Yeah, and again, Laren needs to try and stand up.
And this is where the wrestling comes in.
Yeah.
Tenika wanted to stand on her feet. She found what she wanted to do. Now she's going back to her bread and butter, which is the ground.
Yeah, she's taking the chin right here. Laren needs to explode towards that. Just turn.
Before she wraps those legs around Laren Benjar, you have to turn.
She's got to turn. And that's exactly the way she's got to go right there. That's exactly it. She can use the cage. That's great. Tenika's got both of her legs in right there. Potential for a foot, to at least get, somewhat of a foot lock, something to that effect.
This is just reminiscent of a fight at Bellator.
Look at that. That's a girl.
With Justin Patterson. Took advantage on the ground, just like Laren Benjar did.
Yeah, again. And Lauren's going to need to score here because Tenika may be looking for a 10-8 round at this point after 2 knockdowns. 10 seconds left. Tenika knows how to use those legs.
She really does.
So long.
And I love how she's posturing out to let Laren come in there. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, no, and Laren got a last second shot there.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Great fight so far, Scott. What are you thinking right now? Because right now, Laren is down 2 rounds.
Yeah, for sure.
She's walked into 2 low right punches from Tenika.
Yeah, and like you said,
she's not moving her head left or right. She's going straight down the pipe. What do you do at this point? Here's the instant replay. Maybe they're going to show that.
Antonio,
right there.
Yeah, you fight the way you train. And if you've been training to fight a particular way, and I'm talking about head movement or the way you stand, to try and do it on the fly after not having been trained that way, it's going to be really tough. That being said, Laren's all heart, and she's showing just how tough she is, but she's going to have to finish this. I just wish she wouldn't throw the kicks.
Right.
I think it's just the kicks are really getting her in trouble. They're not real powerful. They're not scoring anything. She needs to start moving her head, staying out of the center line, work left to right, and throw punches.
Right now, Laren's hands are down. I want to see her bring her hands up a little bit more. She brought them up. That's 3. That's 3.
And again, now she's going to have to wrap up guard here. This thing is over.
It is.
Because right there,
all 3 rounds, she's taken abuse.
Yeah, because right there in that third, because right there, Laren was getting some shots in and thinking, okay, I got this. Let her hands come down, and she paid the price. You can't.
Tenika's having this game the way she wants it.
Yeah.
She's taken a couple of shots from Laren, but nothing that's detrimental and nothing that's scoring points against her. So
no, and for somebody who's a long fighter the way she is, with her reach and her length of her legs, knows how to use it so well.
Right now, if you're Tenika's corner, at any point you can take this fight to the ground, play it safe.
Yeah.
If you're Laren Benjar's corner, you have to go for broke. You have to go for broke.
Right. And now see, she slipped that punch. And I think she might have hurt Tenika with that last shot.
She needs to keep striking, Scott. Uppercut. She needs to slip out of that. Get some separation.
She
get an uppercut.
She needs to break out of there, which she did. But Laren Benjar will not quit.
Laren Benjar has her legs underneath her. She's trying to get her focus in there. Maybe she's looking at
She needs to duck.
Two
when
versions
she throws
of Laren.
those. That's where she needs to fight high. She needs to fight high and duck like that. Fight high and then duck. Fight high, then duck. That's how you get it.
Right now, it looks like Tenika's trying to get a break there. She might be hurt.
She's got to go. She's got to go. And not with that. Again, those kicks are going to do nothing. Right now, the only thing you're going to hit her with are the hands. You got to stay high, then drop low when you're throwing your punches, so you don't get hit in the counter.
1 minute left into round number 3. Laren Benjar is on a rampage right now.
The last thing you want to do is tie it up right here. You want to back off. You don't tie up. Back off. Get off of the cage. Get away from the cage and strike. This is amateur, and again, this is amateur.
Great job by the ref and Laren Martinez to break him up.
And that is amateur experience there, because if your only hope right now is a knockout and the girl's been beating you on the ground, why the hell are you going to try for a takedown?
30 seconds. The jiu-jitsu is trained for this. Genesis Jiu-jitsu is trained for these moments. The tank is tough. She's trained for this. It all comes down to the next 45 seconds.
And the tank is tough. And the tank is tough. And right there, she's kind of looping those punches now. And if Laren Benjar can find some power here.
13 seconds in the round number 3, laying it all on the line.
She's got to go. She's got to go. She's got to hit it with everything she's got.
Oh, my God. What a way to end the fight.
That's a hell of a fight.
What a way to end the fight. What a way to give it all. Congratulations to both fighters, leaving it all out there.
Laren Benjar.
Leaving it all out. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for these 2 athletes this evening. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored the bout in favor by unanimous decision. Tenika, the Tank Waldroup.
Well, I think that's not a surprise. But Laren Benjar showed she's got tons of heart, tons of ability. You know, it's an amateur. She took a step up an opponent, and what a fight! What a tremendous fight, man! Tremendous fight. Hats off to Tenika Waldroup.